Hi, welcome back to day 2 of Possible. I'm Michael Berge with Digiday, and I'm very happy to have with me Lauri Baker, who's the VP of Strategic Partnerships with Infillion. Hi, Lauri, welcome.
Thank you, welcome.
Tell me a quick moment about what you do at Infillion.
Yeah, so I oversee our strategic partnerships with a focus on our managed service offering for our resellers.
Okay.
So we enable any media owner or independent agency that represents those media assets with the digital ad sales tools and expertise to scale their media businesses. With our in location and creative ad formats, and now with the MediaMath DSP, we are super excited. Yeah, we are super excited to bring, really for the first time, a full stack media platform to our customers that serve not just the national, kind of bespoke brands and agencies, but our resellers and all the way down to the hyper-local buyer. So it's really exciting.
Cool. Well, obviously you're going to be telling some people about that while you're here at Possible. What is it that you look to get out of Possible, and are there any specific messages that you're trying to convey in the conversations you're having here?
Yeah, so I think we're sitting right in front of the Inspiration Hall. So if there's anything that I think we should all be trying to get out of this conference is to be inspired to think a little bit differently. I think as an industry, we are really good at doing what we've done in the past. We use a lot of data to remind us of what works. And sometimes trying new things is challenging and scary for a lot of marketers. So I love these type of events because we can be inspired. There are a lot of new partners coming into our ecosystem around AI, around data, around protection and privacy that need a stage and need the opportunity to show their wares and to challenge us to think differently. So I love being inspired. I love going around to all the new businesses and learning about what they do and seeing how either I can help them scale their businesses or they can help me scale my business.
Okay, fair enough. That's good. Definitely identity issues are, I would say, one of the kind of the 3 key themes that seem to be talked about a lot here, but along with AI. But anyway, let's talk about identity. There are some serious challenges with cookie deprecation, and I think there are some audiences that struggle to be measured properly. Where do you see the problems, and how do you approach the solutions?
Yeah, so identity is huge. We've been waiting for the cookie to crumble for like 3 years now.
Maybe
4,
even more.
5 years.
Maybe more. Yeah.
The interesting thing is that it already crumbled in the Safari browsers and outside of Chrome. Yeah. So we as an industry, we have experience without cookies. The one thing that I am super excited about, and what MediaMath now brings to our identity solution at Infillion, is we're ID agnostic. So any ID that our buy side wants to use, we can use.
Okay.
And so when you think about identity and where we are today, it's okay if the cookie crumbles, but the brands need to start leveraging their data. So first-party data, super important. We at Infillion have a history with first-party data on our gimbal location business. And so we like the idea of brands coming to the party with their own first-party data, and then identifiers need to coalesce. We as a community of identifiers need to play nice together.
Yeah.
And I think that's the solve. But I would say on the marketer side, the more that they can develop their skill set in leveraging first-party data. I've been saying to a lot of people that'll listen, we've been talking about data for a very long time. I think we are now at the stage where there is an abundance of data.
Oh, there's way too much.
We don't need more data. What we need is the intelligence of what to do with the data. And so understanding our audiences and understanding and respecting what our consumers are willing to share with us in order to create that better connection and better human exchange and human experience with our customers.
Let's hope. Another challenging issue is the broader topic of sustainability in light of what it seems to be pretty serious climate change that the whole world is feeling. where do you think the industry is at with that? Because there's a lot of talk about it, but it feels like we're still lagging where we should be.
We're in the batter's circle, right? The batter's box.
Yeah.
Like we have not even begun, and that's a topic near and dear to my heart. I earlier in my career, I launched our HuffPost partner studio at the Huffington Post when native advertising was just getting built up. A lot of my customers were storytellers, big brand marketers that focused on social good. So social good and sustainability and the planet have all been topics that have been very important, and I know are very important to marketers. And what's interesting is over the past year, the RFPs that come in and ask us about our footprint and the sustainability emissions that we're all emitting during this transaction of $170 billion, it's really important that we solve for that. And I think we all know the Lumascape. We all know that there are thousands of players, and we know that there are sometimes 10 plus partners involved in a single transaction, if not more. And so skipping some of those is going to be very important for our industry, and it's a topic that we need to focus on because we know at the end of the day our consumers care about it and our brand marketers are starting to really think about it. So
it would be good to see the progress made because with the advent of generative AI, the amount of
computing power, right?
Computing power and the electricity required is only going to increase the number of, coal plants, nuclear reactors, whatever it is going to be required to get all that energy. So let's hope we get to it now. Well, good to hear that that's a passion of yours, and hopefully your company can do something about it as well.
Oh, for sure. We're thinking about it.
Good. Well, Lauri, thanks for joining me, and enjoy the rest of Possible.
Thank you, Michael, too.
Lauri Baker with Infillion.